Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Wrap Up. I'm Ryan Nelson, joined by four, one, two, three, four other guys today. And it's a special, more of a podcast. We have Ryan sitting across from me.
Hey guys, how's it going?
We have Mike to my left.
Howdy.
We have Steven.
Hello.
And Matt.
Hi.
Matt and Steven are engulfed in their iPads and writing down some notes already, because today we are doing a bit of a special thing. It's different. Matt came up with this. Matt, do you just want to explain the basis and maybe how you came up with this?
So it's kind of like fantasy football, but like you don't really keep points. We just draft people. So it's just an all-time NFL draft. But there's a lot of NFL players and a lot of NFL Hall of Famers. So we're only doing the NFC North and the AFC West, right?
It's the AFC West and NFC North.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we're only doing players from that division, all 22, 23 positions. And then we all get, selective order. So kind of like a draft, but all-time NFL. Should be a lot of fun.
Awesome. It will be a lot of fun. We're all here. So first, I'm going to read off some of the rules. Refresh these guys. So we have a giant spreadsheet that lovely Ryan Dalkin has made for us. So we are going to be drafting based on some positions. Again, only the two divisions. So we are going to have 2 quarterbacks per team. We'll have 2 running backs per team. 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 3 offensive linemen, 7 front 7 players, and then 4 defensive backs as well as we round out our team. So 22 players, 22 rounds. Each person will be able to pick up the guys that they want. So another couple ground rules. You can pick in any position order. So if you want to pick a quarterback first, running back, anything you want to pick, defensive, offensive, go right ahead. Random draft order will be made by Steven in just a couple seconds when we get to that point. There's a limit of 5 players for one team, so you cannot pick the entire 1985 Chicago Bears. Am I here with all Bears fans, by the way?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not.
I mean,
I'm not
after
picking
what I
them.
said today, I don't know if they'll consider me a Bears fan anymore.
Okay.
We'll get
What
to
did
we'll,
you say today?
we'll get to that bridge because I'm probably gonna pick them.
Oh wow! So that's gonna be a fun conversation to have when we get to there. But a limit of 5 players per single team. So there are 8 teams to choose from. 5 players per team. 40 players. You only have to pick 22. So there's definitely a lot of guys out there for you to choose if you so want to. There's only players who played past the merger, so post 1970. This is basically because I want this rule to be a fact, because I really don't care what happened before the NFC and AFC were actually things. And so just make it past the merger, make it a lot easier for all of us. And then, again, either players from teams in the NFC North or AFC West. Steven, do you have the randomizer ready with all
right.
5 of our names in there to get going?
All right, we're gonna hit the randomized button,
Can
and
we-
the randomized draft order is: Matt is picking number 1.
Matt.
Ryan Nelson is picking number 2. Ryan Dalkin is picking number 3.
Perfect.
I am picking number 4, and Mike, you get the 5th
Okay.
pick. However, we are doing a snake
Snake.
draft, so it's basically gonna Matt. Then you'll pick first in the second round. Then it'll be me, and so on and so on.
You know what? I feel bad for Mike. He went
From the first overall pick to now the last one between us.
Steven and I did this at lunch and just made sure the randomizer was working. Mike got the first overall pick then. He gets the last overall pick now. That's just bad luck if I'm him. But Matt, I guess the floor is yours. You have a 30-second timer on you. So to start off the 2019 Sports Wrap-Up Notre Dame Fantasy Draft, you have 30 seconds. Go.
Okay, so when you look at all the rosters, right, the AFC West and the NFC North, there's a good supplies of quarterbacks and running backs. So to me, you really need pressure inside on the quarterback and able to stop the run. So I'm going to take Reggie White with the first pick, arguably the greatest defensive end, or you can argue defensive player of all time. He's a 8-time All-Pro, and yeah, I'm gonna take Reggie White.
He was a 13-time Pro Bowler, Super Bowl champion, 10-time first-team All-Pro,
Yep.
3-time second-team All-Pro,
Mhm.
2-time Defensive Player of the Year.
I think he's fourth or eighth in sacks of an all time or something like that. He
He
He's
was
a
a
monster.
sacks leader twice.
he's a monster. So I'm gonna take Reggie White.
It's a pretty good pick. He played for the Green Bay Packers in the later half of his career, so it definitely counts for our criteria. Second pick is who?
You.
Oh, I have the second pick. Okay, that wasn't even trying to be planning. That's just me not knowing how to do stuff. Okay, so 30 seconds go to me. In my opinion, I follow everything with Matt. I think there's a plethora of quarterbacks we can draft. Plethora, I can't say that word, of running backs we can draft. Abundance, that's a great word right there. In my opinion, the best player you can choose right now is the best receiver to ever play the game of football. It's Jerry Rice.
Ooh.
That's my pick right there. I think Jerry Rice, best receiver in the league of all time, and so why would you not just pick him second overall?
Clay Baker reluctantly just X'd out his name.
I did sound Reggie too.
Okay.
All right, next we got Dalkin.
Dalton,
Okay.
Wait. No, go ahead.
All right, so I'm going to go a little unorthodox here. I wouldn't say actually unorthodox, but I think.
What are you going to sprinkle on us this time?
Okay, well, like we said, there is an abundance of quarterbacks and running backs, so I am going to have to go with William the Fridge Perry as my first pick. Well, let's just say, Bears fan, this guy's a monster. All right, I gotta go with him.
All right.
I don't want to be Mel Kiper, but I had 8 people on the board before I had the refrigerator bear.
I believe it's me now.
Guys,
and-
first of all, when we're in the Google spreadsheet, put the guy you draft and then put like your first, make sure an identifier next to it so you know who's picking who. So make sure you're doing that.
All right, so is it my
It is your turn. Sorry, I didn't mean to steal the floor.
Okay, I'm not. Unlike some people here, I'm just gonna go straight to it. We're gonna take the best defensive lineman on the board, Richard Dent.
Yeah.
Who was honestly just a stud for the Bears his entire tenure.
I wish we had a camera to see everyone's reactions.
So yeah, like I heard at least 2 sides. So yeah, we're taking Richard Dent here with this pick. Sorry, Mike.
It's
Okay.
a heartbreaker, but I'll get over it.
Mike, you're coming back with 2 straight picks in a row. Go ahead.
Okay, so my first pick, I like I'm sticking with the defensive idea, and I'll go the big man in the middle, Alan Page, Minnesota Viking. Really helps cement that run defense. He's a big body up front, and he's a beast in Madden Ultimate Team. He's on my team. So that's my first pick. And then for my second pick in a row, I helped out up front, and then after that, I'm going to get some help in the back, and I'm going to go Steve Atwater, safety for the Denver Broncos.
Wow.
The
Gosh.
6th overall pick.
Jeez, Mike just came back with 2 hammers on the defensive side of the ball.
All right.
Back to you, Steven.
So I secured my first end position
no,
with
please, no.
Richard Dent.
Are you taking that?
I'm taking
I'm
the
going to
guy.
secure my second end position with Deacon Jones, who played for most of the career with his Rams, but I believe he spent some time with the Detroit Lions. So we're going to...
I will be fact-checking all you guys' picks, so if you guys try to pull a wool over my eyes at one point.
Yeah, why don't you go check? I'm pretty sure...
LA Rams, he played for the San Diego Chargers for
Chargers,
a
okay,
year in his
yeah.
career.
Hey, still counts.
Still does count.
So yeah, we're going with Deacon Jones here.
Okay, Ryan, it's back to you.
Okay, so I am going to.
Khalil
Pick
Mack's
Jay
on the
Cutler.
board.
Pick Jay Cutler.
That's right, Khalil Mack is on the board.
So is Jay Cutler.
But so is Jay Cutler too.
So is
That's a
Jim
big one.
Harbaugh.
I have to go. I think I am going to go with. I'm gonna go Barry Sanders
Ooh,
with a
okay.
running back. I'm gonna go
Not bad.
take him.
I'm mad.
You're welcome.
Okay, guys, for the spreadsheet. So I know you guys who are listening don't know this, but to keep a track, make sure you stay in your columns. It looks like Reggie White was the first overall pick by Matt. I came back with Jerry Rice. Dalkin had William Perry. Clay Baker, you came back with who?
I took Richard Dent.
He took Richard Dent first,
And
and
then
then
Mike
Mike came back with Alan Page and Steve Atwater. You
And then I
took,
came back with Deacon Jones.
and then Dalkin came in with
Barry Sanders.
Barry Sanders.
Now
Okay.
for this spreadsheet,
I'm just-
now for the spreadsheet, do
Yeah.
we have to like follow the rounds, or can we just like list them all?
No, so go in or just fill out your team. That's all you have to
Okay,
do.
all right,
Okay.
got it.
Don't worry about
wait,
what
wait,
round
wait,
you're
we were
wait.
doing rounds.
I
Don't
actually,
worry about
I
what
just
round.
changed the spreadsheet.
Okay.
I did it. I changed it based on
Just name.
the columns are your names,
Okay.
and
Perfect.
therefore
That's better.
you
It's
do
easy.
it. I don't know if it was loading for all of you guys. So
Oh,
would
wait, I did.
just-
I have my name.
Okay,
I don't
so
know,
I have my name.
I have my
Okay, so
Matt's
Nelson, it's your.
Matt's been waiting a while, so I'm going to go quickly here. I'm picking Ronnie Lott.
Ooh.
And Los Angeles Raiders, Ronnie Lott. So he does count for our divisions, whatever you want to call them. Kansas City Chiefs as well. So you can't bash me for not hitting on the team, but Ronnie Lott is my first defensive player.
Oh, we're running with a 3-4.
You
No,
don't-
it's just front seven.
It's
so
just
Yeah,
front
it's just
seven.
a
Oh,
general
okay.
If you want.
Okay. I'm gonna go with 3-4. So 4
okay.
linebackers.
Okay.
I just want everyone to know that. So
Okay.
I'm gonna take Derek Thomas
Ooh.
with the next pick.
I said I was going to pick him, but
Yeah, no, that was so. Derek Thomas is ranked, according to Gil Brandt, the second best linebacker of all time.
Ronnie Lott's the fourth best defensive player of all time.
Yeah,
so-
9 Pro Bowls, first All-Pro twice, 126 career sacks.
Try 4 times.
Someone
Super Bowl
take
champions.
someone
Yeah.
take Ronnie Lott.
And then
I did take Ronnie Lott.
And then my next pick, I'm gonna go a bit above the board here with Gil Brandt's rating, and I'm gonna go with Junior Seau to stack up my defense. 12 Pro Bowls, first team All-Pro 6 times, 56 career sacks, 1,500 tackles. Yeah.
You know, good
So
thing the Bears
I
have a lot of
got
good linebackers.
Reggie White, Junior Seau, and Derek Thomas on my team.
You know what? I'm a Vikings fan through and through. I may be revoked from Vikings fandom, but I'm picking Dick Butkus. I think that he's a monster through the middle. You know, you need some linebackers in this game, and so I think Dick Butkus is one of the better players to ever play the game. He's my pick.
All right. So I guess that means that is mine. I'm gonna go a little bit of some offense here. I know, like I said, a little unorthodox. I gotta go Tony Gonzalez.
Ooh, dang,
Tight
that's
end.
my pick. That was
Number one tight end in history of the league.
There
Well,
we
Do
go.
we
get
Not
bonus?
Rob Gronkowski.
Mike. Weren't you a proponent for Rob Gronkowski being the best tight end of all time?
I think I was, and I still stand by that.
Rob Gronkowski knows that I do not appreciate him in the show. All of you viewers
Thank
also
you.
know that too.
Thank you, Ryan, for your wonderful insight.
You're welcome.
Steve, you're on the clock.
Okay, I think we got to still go line, but we're gonna go other side of the ball. We're taking Willie Shields of Kansas City, one of the best guards in the entire
First offensive lineman.
first
to be
offensive lineman
drafted.
coming off the board.
Okay.
Willie Shields of Kansas City, you know, he's just a stud, multiple time All-Pro, Pro Bowler in the Hall of Fame. Enough said.
Okay. Now it's up to. Is it Mike? I think it's back to you, Mike.
Is it back to
Mike.
me? Okay. Well then, being a Bears fan, it'd be insane if I didn't pick one at least in the first 3 rounds. So I'll follow the theme of Bears linebackers, and I'll take Big Mike Singletary with my pick.
Nice.
Can't
Can't
win
win
with
with
them. Can't coach with them. Can't play with them.
Can't do it.
Just can't.
And then after that, I will take who I think is the second best wide receiver on the board after the one that's already been taken because his numbers would have been
Big R?
insane if he kept playing.
Oh,
Megatron,
no.
Calvin
Ooh.
Johnson.
It's.
Honestly,
That's a
like,
draft pick right
okay,
there.
just like a kind of a discussion before I make my pick. If Calvin Johnson kept playing, do you think he would have surpassed Randy Moss?
Yes.
Not Jerry Rice. who was
Yes.
the best
No
receiver of all
discussion.
time.
He wouldn't have surpassed him in yards, but all around, like the skill set that he has, I think he was more talented than Jerry Rice. That's my
All
2
right.
cents.
So
Now it's 2.
it's up to
back
me.
to Clay
There you
Baker.
go.
All right, I'm gonna go with another lineman, Orlando Pace. Although he played for that team in
played for-
Columbus.
Played for the Bears 1 year.
Although he played for that team in Columbus that shall not be named in college.
You mean the
He was-
best?
Ohio State?
We don't talk about that.
Yuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Am I the only
Ah.
Northwestern fan on the?
No.
Okay.
I'm right here.
All
Don't
right.
worry. I'm right here.
I'm glad I have some backup.
Dude was multiple time Pro Bowler, part of the greatest show on turf, predicting Kurt Warner. And yeah, Orlando Pace.
Predicting?
Protecting.
Very good.
Thank you.
Okay, Ryan, it's up to you.
All right. So I definitely need some guys up on defense. So I'm gonna try and find someone good on defense.
You want to look at my board?
Eddie Goldman.
No,
Oh, you
that's
got
all right.
it.
I'm gonna
Roy Robertson Harris.
There's one.
listen. I'm gonna go with not the newer one, but bald Brian Urlacher. I got. He was
Bald.
much better bald.
He never played with hair, so I guess
Yeah.
he was
I
better
mean,
bald. If you want to,
Yes.
if you want to pick straws.
I wonder
Okay.
if he can handle the winners better now that he's like something on his head.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like seeing a different person at the
That's true.
playoff.
You just
game.
see those. You just see those ads of, like when you're driving on the interstate. You just see Brian Urlacher the before and after.
like
Yep.
three in a row.
Like five,
three in a
like
row.
three in a row too.
It's-
Yeah.
It is.
And then you also see Ryan Sandberg, but no one really cares. It's all about Brian Urlacher. All
Mine's
right.
not a flash pick. I'm offensive line. Randall McDaniel.
I hate you. I hate
Randall
you.
McDaniel
I'm just gonna
of
take
Vikings and Tampa Bay Buccaneers fame. I'm picking him up as my first offensive lineman. Matt's a little mad. I think he was gonna pick him up right there.
Okay, so I was gonna go with a running back and then an offensive lineman,
Okay.
but because that just happened, you know what? I'll pull the trigger. I'll go John Elway.
Woo!
Wow.
Of all the quarterbacks available, you have Favre, Bart Starr, Aaron Rodgers.
I think he's the greatest
Packers.
quarterback of all time.
John Elway.
John
Interesting.
Elway.
I know.
Okay, okay.
No.
If the AFC East was in this, would you still pick John Elway over Tom Brady?
Yeah, I would.
You would.
I love a gunslinger. I'm a big gunslinger guy.
Brett Favre.
Yeah.
Big Brett
Well, I
Favre.
mean, I'm not that big of a gunslinger guy.
Should have picked Pat Mahomes.
So because I have John Elway, I'm gonna go with a wide receiver. I'm gonna take Randy Moss.
Come on! Oh my gosh.
Nelson's getting robbed, it sounds like.
Yep, I was gonna pick him up next. Now I have to rethink my pick. Great. It's gonna take us.
Johnny Knox is still on the board.
Oh, no.
Hey,
Johnny Knox.
his back is
the human lawn chair. Johnny Knox.
I'm sorry, Johnny Knox.
I'm sure he's listening.
He's actually a coach at. Where is he at? Marion. He's at a Marion or a Carmel. He's at Carmel. He's a
Really?
coach at Carmel. Yeah, he's a football.
I don't want to be the guy. He can run, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, what?
Run.
He can, like.
Yeah, he can move.
Okay.
He was fast.
Just wanted
he
to-
like- can he
I don't
like
want to be
bend
that. I
down?
don't want to be that guy.
He was like my favorite player when he was playing.
Yeah, no.
I got his
he,
jersey.
Like, had Peyton Manning pack.
All right. Make your
Yeah,
pick.
I know I'm up.
Who
I'm
just
trying.
picked?
It was McMaster. He
I
stole my
just
pick, so I
went
have to
twice.
I
rethink
said
my
Randy
pick.
Moss, yeah.
Oh, you better. You're on the clock, aren't you?
Yeah, that's like 23. Are you keeping the timer?
Not anymore.
24,
No.
25,
No.
26.
I think we're good without the time right now. I need to rethink. Oh my gosh, I'm literally thrown through an entire loop right now.
Auto
This
draft?
time thing's gonna
No,
throw me
auto-
off.
we're not-
too.
we're not
auto
Parky auto draft.
Yeah, no.
Cody Parkey on the
No, I think we should make a rule
Okay, what?
that if you go over 30 seconds, you automatically get either Kyle Orton or Jay Cutler. You still
Kyle,
get.
do not sleep on Kyle Orton. That one
You
game.
get. You get.
That one game.
Dude,
Oh my
you
Don't
get to
sleep on
choose.
Josh McCown. That like 1 7-game stretch. with the Bears.
I don't know what
We
to
don't
do.
need to talk about,
You know
like-
what?
Chris Carter is still on the board.
I know he is, but
Oh.
oh my gosh, I am going.
Still got a lot of.
Can I pick
Walter
John
Payton.
Madden?
You know what? I'm pulling the trigger. The very first current player to be picked.
Khalil Mack.
I'm just kidding. It's Peyton Manning. I'm picking up Peyton Manning.
Damn.
Peyton Manning is not
Wow.
on my board.
He's not on your board. Why
Dang,
not?
I forgot.
You were telling me about
I'm
this
just
lunch.
saying.
I think he's one of the. I think he's the top 3 quarterback of all time.
No.
All right, you want to talk about good quarterbacks?
Joe
I'm
Montana, good
drafting.
for you.
Jay
You
Cutler.
already know it.
Jay Cutler.
Aaron
John
Rodgers.
Mitchell
Oh.
Trubisky.
He's a bad man.
RELAX.
Listen,
Okay.
listen, all you
Bamboozled.
Bears fans. I am sorry. I am still a Bears fan. I just.
Oh, you're not.
Funny
You just picked
had to
Aaron
pick that.
Rodgers.
Okay, funny story.
Okay,
before we
because I love
continue.
the State Farm
So
commercials. Anyways,
you know
go
how
ahead.
what's the Packers played the Jets week 16 this year?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you just
I
get
would have
that
won
too?
my
Next?
fantasy league
Yeah.
had it not been for that
No.
bad man throwing that last second touchdown.
Bad man.
Because I lost by like 7 points, and that's the touchdown that he threw to Devontae
His
Adams.
first
Heartbreaker.
Oh my gosh,
His
Dad.
first
It's
move
a sad move right there.
It
as
is,
the president
It's
of
a-
the
it's
New
a-
York
it's a
Knicks
bra
was
moment.
Hassan Lamar Odom.
it's a serious problem.
Okay,
Here's
you know what, Steve, just go ahead.
Steve, go.
My,
Yeah.
okay, enough said. what's his name? John Randall.
God, no! You're kidding. Oh my gosh. I am.
Getting that
Okay.
defensive
I'm a little
line
angry.
shared.
I'm gonna turn my
shored
mic
up,
down.
you know.
I think I just gave everyone a heart attack.
Hey, taking my first Minnesota player.
Oh my.
It's okay.
Gosh.
Take a lap. Take a lap. It's okay. Well,
I'm gonna be here for the next 15
Don't
minutes
hate,
deciding.
don't hate the player, hate the game.
Am I the only
I
guy?
hate this
haven't-
game. Why are we doing this?
I
Please
haven't
tell
taken.
me.
I haven't,
Because we
Yeah,
actually need to
please tell
record-
me why we're doing this, because I have no idea
Because
what
we
I'm
were
doing.
too late
That's
on doing
okay.
the national championship episode because I was
Yes,
sick.
true. True. Matt, I think. No,
Mike.
Mike, you're on.
Mike.
Yeah,
you're
I'm
up.
gonna go with the Super Bowl 53 MVP, Drew Brees.
Ooh, okay.
With my
Ooh,
pick.
Is that a guarantee?
That's a San
You
Diego
heard it here
Charger
first.
right there.
Drew
Yeah,
Brees,
play with
and
the Chargers,
then
Ryan,
after
if
that,
you're-
I'm
if
gonna
you're
go
confused.
with.
No, I just had to think about
I
it.
didn't really look.
Back to back picks.
I was looking at Randall for my next
This is
pick.
kind of funny,
So
but
we
like,
gotta
could we say
see.
Tom Brady could be any of these quarterbacks because he's basically owns every other team?
No, false. It's false. I don't
Something
think
tells me
he's.
Matt's not a
I
fan
don't.
of Tom
I'm not
Brady.
that big of a fan.
I'm
Of,
gonna
like,
go-
look, you can't deny his accomplishments.
I should have picked Walton Payton.
I'm gonna go with my second safety, Paul Krause of the Minnesota
Look,
Vikings.
my big question here.
I see a lot of Minnesota Vikings coming off the board, not a lot of Bears.
Is
that-
it-
Because
is
we
that
don't
a-
want you to have
that a
all the
trend?
Minnesota Viking guys.
I'm just saying, if John Elway, had Bill Belichick as his coach,
I mean, he's got Vic Fangio now, which is even better.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, Playmaker, you're
We
back
go
up.
from one mob boss to the other. All right. Who do I pick here? All right, I'm gonna take the last offensive lineman.
Jay Cutler.
What?
You know, seeing how big his belly is now, you can probably play offensive lineman. But Gene Upshaw played for the Raiders his entire career. Played a little bit before the merger, but he did play after the merger, so it still counts. So
I'm stupid because I saw Gene Upshaw and wanted to pick him, and I saw he played for the Raiders. I can't pick him because he played for the Raiders.
He played from
smart.
60 to 61 to I
Yeah.
think 81.
It was-
crazy.
it
It's
was
a
nuts.
long career when you think about it,
It
especially
is.
for back then when there was not safety rules, really. But yeah, Gene Upshaw finishing
Okay.
up that O line.
Okay.
All right, going back to that O line, Jim Otto from the Raiders. I gotta
Cool.
keep that up. I don't really have
cool,
much to say. Jim Otto.
I've only picked on offensive and defensive line, I believe.
Oof.
Jeez.
All right,
I have some
that is you now,
Picking
Ryan.
Forrest Lamp next.
Forrest Lamp.
Okay. I'm picking up Chris Carter for receiver.
My receiving core is
You
gonna
know
be
what?
weak.
I'm not a fan of him as a broadcaster, but as a football player, he's pretty good.
Yeah. He was a supplemental draft pick, right?
I wish I could tell you.
Isn't his son? Doesn't his son plays in like the Canadian League or something?
I
Yeah.
bet he does.
Probably. I think he went to
That's actually
Nebraska
what I
and then he got into trouble and Chris Carter literally pulled him out of school. So he's like, "You're not embarrassing this school."
Okay, so I'm gonna take
Really?
Sorry, I'm gonna take a Forrest Gregg with my next pick.
Never heard of him.
Bro.
Forrest Gregg, if you've never heard of him, he played from 56 to 71. He was a
Oh, just made the cutoff.
he's a 6-time All-Pro, 12-time Pro Bowler.
You know, when you have to justify your picks, it's usually a sign
I'm just
of not a
telling you.
good pick.
I was
'Cause
gonna pick him
None
with
of
my
y'all
next
have ever
pick
heard
to
of
back
him.
him up.
You've
Okay,
never
can
heard
we
of
just
him.
mention this? How the heck did the Packers get so many good linemen?
They hold. That's why.
They
They hold.
That's what they all say.
They do though. Honestly, if you look at their team, they hold. That's how they're so good. They teach their offensive linemen how to hold correctly and without getting called.
All these old linemen.
God, I should not have
All right,
picked
I
him.
have like 15 seconds left, so let me just.
Let's be honest, the time's gone out the window.
These picks are flying by.
They are, honestly. I thought it was going to take much longer. I thought we were going to be until like 5 o'clock. We're
Okay, so I'm gonna take oh no, shoot.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, wait. Oh, Los Angeles Raiders. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take Mike Haynes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
He's a nine-time Pro Bowler, first team All-Pro 2 times, 46 career receptions.
Someone stole John Randall, right?
Yeah, that was me.
Thanks.
You're welcome. All right, now we got Ryan Nelson.
Yeah,
Nelson,
back.
come on.
The time
Dude.
waster right here.
You're wasted. Dude.
What is up? I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's be honest. Why am I here? What is life? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
No more.
This is so bad. Just make your pick already.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I told you.
I figured.
Hey, now you know how I feel all the time.
Gosh. I hate to do this, keep going on offense, but I'm gonna go with the best running back of all time, Walt Payton.
Hey, I can agree with
Oh,
this.
are you
best.
serious? I'm so-
Whoa,
Second
now.
best. This is what we argued about. I said that Barry Sanders was better than Walter Payton.
Yeah, I know. And why? Do you believe that?
Why do I believe? Okay, first off,
Oh, you're one of those people.
Okay, let's
Okay.
just next pick.
next. You know we're not gonna argue.
All right.
about this.
Because we wanna-
Wait,
we-
does
we-
it have to be after 1970 or can it be before?
How far before?
His was from like 1950.
Like 60.
I will. He ended his
Yeah, go
career in
65 is fine.
71.
Oh.
Okay.
65 is
He ended
fine
his career in
because-
71.
Dick Night Train Lane.
Ooh.
That was one of my.
There's
Decent
Madden
pick.
players out there. Is there no?
Yeah,
one?
Yeah,
I-
I
yeah,
don't
you're right.
play Ultimate Team. Do I look like a person who owns a credit card?
I'm a franchise kind of guy.
I'm a franchise mode kind of guy. Speaking of which, I gotta sign up for that.
Okay.
Madden tournament.
Next pick. Oh yeah, Madden tournament, Games Club. Sign up $5.
Oh, I think I'm definitely gonna do that.
Yeah.
I stink at Madden, so
I'd
no.
give
All
the
right,
smoke
I'm
to
just
anybody.
gonna.
I stink at it
Wouldn't
too,
be
but I want
Guys,
to do it.
I'm just gonna take the second greatest quarterback of all time, Joe Montana. For
Okay.
this
Second
pick.
Who's
greatest
your
quarterback
first?
of all time.
Tom Brady's the best one.
What?
Oh my
Tom
goodness.
Brady's the best one.
What?
You need to hop off the bandwagon there, Clay Baker.
I strongly.
I'm a little
disagree.
nervous about Nelson's offense, but like
Exactly, right?
his defense
Honestly,
is seriously
it's garbage.
it's non-existent.
Garbage. But
Okay.
honestly.
If you look at my team, like I got a pretty good team.
I have probably the greatest
Are we heading?
front three right now.
Now do we have to go to?
It's me, I think.
It's
It's
you?
Mike.
It's
You
you.
got
I'm gonna go with Art Shell, who is an offensive lineman from the
I-
Raiders.
Oh, I thought Clay Baker picked him with Shield. Oh, that's.
No.
No,
Will
see?
Shield is
Was that your
Kansas.
first pick?
Well, no, my first pick was Richard Dent.
Okay.
My
And
second.
then the back-to-back pick situation is not fun when you get to this situation. Otto got taken already. I don't know what I'm doing.
See, now you know how I feel all the time.
I'm gonna go.
Can I? Does anyone want Peyton Manning? We can make trades, by the way. There is
Listen,
trades.
we
that
don't
can
even
be
know what
made.
we're doing right now, let alone with the trades. Like
True,
I will
but-
choose my 4th round draft pick.
Yeah, we
for-
don't really have rounds. We're just kind of going in order.
We are.
Nelson? Do you want?
Do I want who?
Randy Moss,
4.
Ronnie Lott?
No. You're crazy.
Do you want anything for Ronnie Lott?
I will trade
Reggie
away-
White.
Hey, can you take out?
I will trade away William Perry.
I'll give you. Do you
I kind of realize how bad of a pick that was.
Well,
That was your first round pick too.
Yes,
hey,
go for
I got
time,
Aaron
guys.
Rodgers and
I'll
Barry
give you.
Sanders.
I'll
I'm
give
gonna
you.
go
I'll
with-
give you-
Antonio
Do you want
Gonzalez.
Forrest Gregg for anyone on your team?
No, I want Reggie White. For
Is that the
Ronnie
only
Lott.
person you want?
Reggie White for Ronnie Lott. Let's go.
No.
Do you guys have good suggestions for offensive line?
I'm not gonna
That's
give
honestly
him.
why I took lineman like
That's smart.
actually
first
smart.
because I realized we were gonna run out of linemen fast.
I will throw in Reggie White and Randy Moss for
Mike,
Randall
you still
McDaniel.
looking?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
No,
another Bears. I'm gonna go with Bill George.
Bill George.
Bill
never heard
George.
of him.
No, I'm not getting rid of Reggie White.
You not?
Alright.
No,
Not
he's-
for anything?
he's
All
not
right,
good.
I'm gonna give Joe Montana something to throw to. I'll give him the second best tight end of all time behind Tony Gonzalez, Kellen Winslow.
I still
No.
think Gronkowski's better. I gotta side with Mike on this one. I think
Yeah.
Gronkowski's better.
I'm gonna go with Kellen Winslow. Played for the Chargers back when they quote unquote revolutionized passing. So, and he had like I think a couple.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways,
Right.
enough rambling.
Ryan, if you pick the guy I want, I am going to turn this mic off and go. As you can tell, I'm no
Okay.
fun.
Look, here's the thing. I don't know who I'm gonna choose. Okay.
I don't even know what I'm gonna eat for breakfast tomorrow.
I'm thinking like.
This is so exciting. This is so exciting. You know.
This is way too stressful than it actually should be.
It really is. It really is.
Okay. Just trying to know. Someone already picked them. All right. Someone already picked him too. All right. Oh, got him as
Good
well.
man.
All right. I am. He
Struggling.
was chosen too. Dang
struggling.
it.
You are struggling. There you go. I'll finish
Jim
your
McCone.
sentence.
McMillan.
What?
All right,
Jim McCone.
you get 10
Okay,
seconds
yeah, you're-
before I
10
give
seconds?
before I gift you Jay Cutler.
Oh shit.
5,
Uh,
3.
Adrian Peterson.
Wow, we forced it out of him.
Yeah, we did.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh,
Ryan,
no.
immediate regret.
Pull out the stick.
I'm picking Rod Woodson for my
Awesome.
second.
That's great. I'm gonna take Warren Sapp,
Who do you play for? I know he played for the Bucks, but
I think he played for the Raiders as well.
Raiders.
Probably.
If
Yeah.
you look,
Yeah, they like old
he's
people.
ranked. He's ranked as one of the best defensive linemen of all time.
So is Rod Woodson as a defensive back.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna take.
You sure you don't want Ronnie Lott for Reggie White? You have a pretty good front seven there. You don't really need Reggie White.
No, I need. Look,
Reggie
No.
White's one of the best players, front seven ever.
And
You know, okay, we're not Gruden over here. We like to keep our best players.
someone pick Mean Joe Green.
Uh,
I'm
Is
still
he
up.
even-
I'm
is he
still up.
available?
I'm still up. I'm still up. I'm gonna take
Joe Green
out-
only played for the Steelers.
Steelers.
Though.
Yeah.
Trust me, I looked it up earlier.
I'll take Charles Woodson.
Okay.
I was gonna go for that.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. A recent-ish kind of guy.
Big.
I'm sorry, no
Big-
one's
big-
scoring on my defense.
I need
Big
some.
blue
I need
kinda
some.
guy.
I need some front seven, so I'm gonna go Howie Long.
Hey, I forgot about Howie Long.
Oh, that was who I was gonna choose.
Dalkin.
I love
Yeah,
my
that's
team.
me.
I love my team.
I don't know.
Oh
why
yeah,
you
we
would.
still got to get 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah, you do.
Mark Sanchez.
Each person's got their first quarterback. So again, just a little rundown here because I know Ryan's gonna take a while. So
All right, guys.
McMaster has John Elway. I have Peyton Manning. Dalkin has Aaron Rodgers. Claybaker has Joe Montana, and Mike has Drew Brees. Running back situation right now, I have Walter Payton. Ryan Dalkin has Barry Sanders. Wide receivers off the board: Randy Moss to Matt, Jerry Rice and Chris Carter to me, and then Calvin Johnson to Mike. Tight ends: Tony Gonzalez to Dalkin and Kellen Winslow to Steven. Offensive linemen, not going to go over them. Reggie White, Derek Thomas, Junior Seau, and Warren Sapp are to Matt. Dick Butkus, Howie Long to me. William Perry, Brian Urlacher to Dalkin. Richard Dent, John Randall, Deacon Jones, oh my gosh, Steven. And then Mike Singletary, Aaron Page to Mike.
That is not as good as Reggie White, Derek Thomas, Jr. Say I'm Warren Sapp.
Okay, but
is
you got
pretty good.
linebackers. I got big boys.
Yeah,
My
well,
pick,
I'm
my
right-
pick
I'm-
is clocked in.
All right,
Okay.
let's hear it.
Jay Hilgenberg from the Bears for offensive line. I had to go deep into Google to try and
What's his
figure
name?
this
Wait,
out.
what's his name?
Jay Hilgenberg.
Okay.
Jay Hilgenberg.
Hilgenberg was a Super Bowl champion, 7-time Pro Bowler, 5-time All-Pro player. It's not bad, but
All right.
Listen,
For
Brian
my pick.
Urlacher wants him in the Hall of Fame. Okay, Google says
Good for
that,
him.
so it's good.
good
For my
him.
pick, I believe he was called Weapon X. Brian Dawkins.
Dawkins?
Dawkins.
Dawkins, okay.
Yeah, Brian Dawkins.
I was like,
Wait,
wait, what?
wait,
I'm in
didn't he-
this?
He played for Denver the last couple years.
Oh, I have a. I just got some ideas
So,
right there. The
Yeah,
Denver
we're gonna be
secondary.
laying the hit sticks over the
Gerling's
middle.
kind of quiet over there.
I don't know. I'm
He's kinda sitting
thinking
on
way
something.
too hard. I'm gonna go with who I think is. It's hard to say this as a Bears fan, but Bakhtiari is one of the most underrated tackles of all
Ooh.
time. Modern player. I'm gonna go for him.
Ooh, that's a.
Is that the first?
That's
no,
an
Adrian.
interesting
Does
pick. I
anyone
don't
know
want
if
to
that's how you
mention that
spell his
Dalkin
last
has
name.
Barry Sanders and Adrian Peterson on his team?
Whoa.
That's pretty OP.
And then
That's
mean-
not OP.
with my next
Well, I mean,
pick,
if he has the lineman, yeah.
I think there's only one word I have to
I
say.
don't.
Skip. Skip.
Skip.
Shannon Sharp. Undisputed. Is that what their show's called?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that is
I-
what their show's called.
It's also called just a bunch of people yelling at each other.
Yeah. It's called Skip Bayless Shouldn't Be Famous.
Skip.
All
Skip.
right.
We okay.
I think I
Dak
gotta go
Prescott.
running back here. Maybe a little speed speed in the backfield. We're gonna go Gale Sayers.
Ooh, that's
Oh.
an interesting pickup right there.
I met Gale Sayers.
I like that. I like
You
that
did?
pick.
I did.
Get some speed in the backfield. Maybe run some angle routes.
The Kansas
whatever.
Common.
All right, back to you, Dalton.
All right. I have to stay in the trend of the O line.
No.
Okay.
No.
Gosh, you're disrespecting the O line. You're like the Seahawks.
You're
Ah,
so That's a good joke.
funny.
You almost got me there.
I could say the Vikings
If he
too.
takes
This
a
was
guy-
like
I
the
could say
first.
the Vikings too.
Hey,
You know it.
Yeah, I know.
This was like the first
I have to
Seahawks
go-
teams I'd ever rooted for this year.
Well, it's because of Twitter, wasn't
yeah.
it? Yeah. Oh, Seahawks Twitter.
I am going to go with
First.
the offensive line, Bob Brown from the Raiders. He's a Hall of Famer, a 9-time All-Pro, 6-time Pro Bowler. So
Okay.
yes,
Nelson.
Bob
I'm
Brown.
You know what? Let's just continue with the offensive line. Willie Roaf, an 11-time Pro
Oh,
Bowler,
yeah.
6-time first-team All-Pro, 3-time second-team All-Pro, All-Decades team in the 1990s and in 2000s. I'm gonna pick him up.
Man, who you got?
Okay, so I'm gonna take Khalil Mack.
Khalil.
Khalil.
It's Khalil Mack. You can look it
Kalo.
Yep.
up. I don't know. There's this guy like the that they have like ranked as like
Aqib Talib.
no, they have him ranked as like the 21st best offensive lineman, but he's only been to like 4 Pro Bowls. So
Is it Ed White?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at the same exact list.
But I don't have anyone else on my crap. I don't know what I'm gonna do here.
Yep.
Man.
Is this what NFL like networking rooms are like on draft night?
No,
Just,
they're a lot more loud.
I don't know. That Roquan guy's got a pretty cool name. Should we take it?
No, that's just Mel Kiper.
Okay.
Somebody took Charles Woodson, right?
Yes. If you don't pick anyone within the next
You have
15 seconds,
10,
you get Nathan Peterman.
9.
I'll just take Ed White. I'll just take Ed
Okay.
White.
He's picking up Ed White. That's not bad. Not bad.
That's not bad.
Not
That's
bad.
fine.
Not
All right, now offensive side of the ball is going to get a lot of attention.
Oh, that was your second of 2 picks, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna come back with another defensive back, the champion, Champ Bailey.
I was going to...
I forgot about Champ.
When you mentioned what was his name?
Brian Dawkins.
Aqib Talib?
No, who was it? Someone mentioned some guy from Denver, and I thought Champ Bailey.
Brian Dawkins.
Would you do
Oh yeah,
Mike
it's Brian
Haynes?
Dawkins. That's who it was.
Would you do Mike Haynes and Charles Woodson for Ronnie Lott?
No.
Okay.
All right. Dawkins.
Of course, it's my turn now.
You literally
Oh,
have the most
by the
time
way,
in
I just
between
want
your picks
I
out
just
of
want this
anyone.
to
Listen, but
Khalil Mack's going to be a defensive
the
end.
internet's
give you-
slow.
No
Okay?
linebacker.
I'll give
He's
you.
just going to rush
Hey,
the quarterback.
Matt, I'll give you Ronnie Lott for Randy Moss and Ed White.
Okay, because he.
No deal.
Did anyone,
I was going to do
did
it.
anyone pick?
I was going to do it.
No
Did
deal.
anyone pick Champ Bailey yet?
Yes, I just did.
Hey, you just did.
You don't want to do Randy Moss and Ed White for Ronnie Lott?
Not anymore.
That
That ship has sailed.
I was about to say yes to
You're
it.
going to Forrest Gregg and Randy Moss for Ronnie Lott.
Linebacker.
No, Ed White. I don't know, like, what changed your mind? Ed White's fine. I've given you
Uh,
one of the
here, you know
greatest
what?
wide receivers
It's
ever
fine. Stop,
and a top
stop,
20
stop,
offensive
stop.
lineman.
Randy Moss, Forrest Gregg for Walter Payton and Ronnie Lott.
And Ronnie Lott? Okay.
No deal.
That's what? I said okay. I said okay.
I said no deal. No, I'll do that deal. I'll do that
Alright.
deal.
Dalton, if you.
Wow, our first trade.
Dalton, you have
Our
15
first trade,
seconds, otherwise you get.
I
Nathan
add Randy
Peterman.
Moss to my
Oh,
already
no,
stacked
no,
receiver
no.
core.
15, 14,
I get rid of
13.
Walter Payton.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
5,
4,
4,
3.
All right, Lem Barney. Lem
One.
Barney.
Did you take you take
Lem
you
Barney.
take Forrest Gregg, right? Or Ed
I
White?
took Forrest Gregg.
Lem Barney. That's the scariest moment of my life.
Nathan Peterman, I know. It's pretty scary.
That's a guy right there. That man.
All
Nathan
right.
Peterman.
For my pick, I'm going to take probably one of the most underrated receivers in history of the NFL, Rod Smith, out of the Denver Broncos. Actually leads their franchise record of receiving yards of all time. Went to a couple of Pro Bowls. I believe he's on his way to the Hall of Fame if he's not already in there, and he was a part of the team for those 2 Super Bowl runs.
Okay.
So we're going with Rod Smith.
Okay. Not bad.
Uh-oh, am I on the board again?
Yep.
You are
Okay.
double dip.
I am going to continue with the trend of modern players and go with, in my opinion, he gets a lot of credit, but it's not enough credit because he's one of the best interior linemen in the NFL apart from
Sorry.
Aaron Donald. I'm going to go with Akeem Hicks.
Wow.
Oh.
What?
All-time Akeem.
Yes.
He's had one.
How much does
He's
he
had
weigh?
one great season.
How much does he weigh? That's all
Too
I.
much.
Exactly. You're not. No one's getting through Akeem Hicks.
I
no
think
matter how
Randall
good you are.
McDaniel, Willie Rofe, and Forrest Gregg are.
And then the first part of the puzzle I am building that is my backfield will,
No, Mike, just stop yourself there.
will be.
Just stop.
He's fallen off the face of the earth in the last few years. I feel like I'm thinking of someone different than
I
that.
think you are.
And I'm going to go with long heralded as one of the best running backs in the NFL when he was in it about 4 or 5
Just say
years
your
ago.
pick already.
Jamal Charles.
What?
Just wait. It is part of a.
This is part of a plan.
I'm building something very special in that
Drew
backfield.
Brees and Jamal Charles and Calvin Johnson are a big plan.
That's
like
amazing.
That. I like that.
That's
I like
not
that a lot, actually.
bad.
Bro, if
But
that was
for an
your
all-time
offense, if that was
team-
your offense 5 years ago, you're walking to the Super Bowl.
5 years ago, yeah.
All right. I'm going to go with.
Hey,
This is
oh,
all
wait,
time.
no,
I
5
know
years
it's all
ago
time.
qualifies in all
I think
time.
I robbed Ryan Nelson.
All right.
No.
Uh,
No. As long as
My
Steven doesn't,
linebacker.
as long as Steven doesn't mess it up right here.
my linebacker core, it's a little weak, but just so I can possibly ruin Nelson's pick, I'm going to go with Willie Brown at cornerback for the Oakland Raiders.
Ah, you didn't get
I
me.
guess I didn't get him. But Willie Brown, I believe he played with, what was the cornerback you picked, Matt, from the Raiders?
Mike Haynes?
Yeah, I believe he played opposite of him for a couple of years. One of the best cornerback duos in the history of the league. So yeah,
Okay, now I got it.
Willie Brown, Dalkin.
Okay.
You already know what happens if you don't pick me.
Yes, I know. Okay. I am. Oh wait, he was already chosen. All right. For.
I feel
Are
like
you
I've heard
paying
that a
attention?
lot.
Are you paying attention, Ryan?
No, I'm not.
Okay, that's fair.
He was chosen. He was chosen too. Why do you guys have to do this to me?
Why do you do this to yourself?
I did. Good question. I don't know. All right, because it is the Kansas City Chiefs, right? I am going with
No.
the modern trend of Tyreek Hill for my wide
You're going to
receiver.
take Kareem Hunt? Great.
I'm not gonna take Kareem Hunt. You kidding me? Gosh. With my pick, I'm gonna pick up a running back.
Yeah.
The most underrated running back of all time. He's recently out of the NFL and recently into the Hall of Fame. LaDainian
Yeah,
Tomlinson.
LT.
I may or may not have forgotten about it. Too.
Exactly. He's an unforgotten. He's
Everyone ever.
a forgotten player,
I
but
forgot about him.
he's a beast.
Yeah, that's
Absolute
kinda-
beast.
It's frustrating.
Okay, so I'm going to take 2 wide receivers.
No.
The first guy.
Sorry, I'm just cheering.
Why are you
Preemptively.
cheering?
Preemptively cheering.
Okay, so I'm going to take Sterling Sharp.
I think I was gonna say Sterling Shepard at first. I'm like, that'd be a bad pick.
And I'm going to take...
He's just looking through some slideshows and
No,
deciding who he wants.
no, I'm just making sure there's no one... Okay, yeah, I'm going to take Wes Welker.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Ooh. That's a pick.
Mashed
bad.
potato brains, Whistle.
I'm going to pick up a guy who's known for playing on a different LA team. But he played for the LA Raiders for 1 year in his career. This man holds the single season rushing record. Or used
Why are
to
you
at least.
taking 2 running backs?
Eric Dickerson?
Awesome. Cool. Walter Payton's better than both of those two.
Yeah, but combined,
It doesn't. They both don't carry the ball at the same time.
doesn't
Ryan?
it doesn't matter. But combined, those two will be better whatever your combined running backs are.
When my puzzle goes together, just wait.
I have no
What is this
offensive
puzzle?
line.
Alright, Dawkins.
Jamal,
I
is
have
a street player.
Lance Elworth for my wide receiver from the Chargers.
That was actually on the same slideshow that I looked at.
All right.
I'm not looking at a slideshow.
We're just gonna go with. We're gonna continue the trend of wide receiver. We're just gonna go with a guy who's, frankly, just better than both of those picked before mine in this round. Goes by the name of Herman Moore. I don't know if you've heard of him.
I've never heard of him.
Played for Detroit. He's only like 6'5", 240. ran like a 4.5 40. Just average build, but
Pretty average.
Yeah.
put up,
Fairly
put up
average.
huge numbers when Detroit was running the run and shoot, and he's gonna be my go-to jump ball receiver on my team.
I'm going to finish off my O-line here, and I'm going to go with Randall McDaniel from the Minnesota Vikings.
That'd be great if he wasn't already taken.
Actually?
Yep.
Yeah, that's me.
When did
I
you
got
take
that
him?
guy.
That was like
Oh,
his
that was like
first
whoops.
pick. That was his,
That
like
was
his
a good
second
I know
round pick.
exactly what's going on. Okay,
So
so
very-
then with
very- very
that,
professional.
I
You're
will go
intelligent.
with...
Very professional.
That's a pretty interesting name. I'll go with Mick Tinglehoff. Is he picked yet?
No, I looked at that name a lot. All right, so I think I have. I think I have a way to judge this.
I would
on
remember
who
that
has the
name.
best team. Because
Most
frankly,
fumbles.
like a lot of this argument, like we're gonna argue about who has the best team and stuff. We're never really gonna
Put
come
him
to a
in
decision.
that and play on
No,
sticks.
let's give the spreadsheet, right?
Okay.
And what's not, for my sake, let's not put our names on the
And
spreadsheet.
we give him to Mr. Paul.
And we give them to Mr. Pauly, and we give them to Mr. DeFranza,
And Augustinsky. We have to put
and
Augustinsky too.
Augustinsky, and we have them decide
Okay.
who's the best team.
Okay.
But you-
That's
so
definitely
there's-
not me.
So there's no bias. You don't.
Yep.
We don't put our name on there. We
Okay.
just print out the spreadsheet. We hand it to him. We say, okay, who's the best team?
Okay, so wait, is Paulie defensive coach?
Pauly's a defensive coach.
So
and
is
so is
DeFranza.
DeFranza.
We gotta get an offensive guy in here. Otherwise, I'm gonna be.
We want to give
Not
him
gonna
to. I don't.
I have
think we
LaDainian
a
Thompson, Eric Dickerson, Jerry Rice, Chris Carter.
I
Randy
feel
Moss
like
as my
just
offensive
because-
They'll be unbiased.
They'll be,
enough.
it
Pauly's
doesn't
not
matter.
gonna-
Players
yeah,
are players.
Mr. Collier. And then I'm gonna, with my second pick in a row here, I'm gonna go with the Green Bay Packers linebacker that famously said, "God is dead," Ray Nietzsche.
Come on.
I was gonna.
That's
I
a
need to-
great.
That's
That's a
pretty
great Mr. Dutton
All
reference.
right. All right.
By the way, just to clear up for those of you who don't know, Friedrich Nietzsche was an existentialist
And
philosopher
he-
who
Aren't
believed
you
God
funny?
was
Was
dead.
Aren't you
Uh,
studying your notes every day?
Yeah.
All right. So since linebackers all of a sudden quite thin for me, we're gonna go with, a little lesser known Bears linebacker.
A lot. You have a lot
Well,
of
Quan
lesser
Smith.
known.
Sam Huff, a lesser known Bears linebacker,
Who?
played before Mike.
Sounds like an
Singletary.
Oakland nail already.
Yeah, Sam Huff from the Chicago Bears.
Cool.
All right, it is my time to pick Von Miller.
Oh.
Von Miller.
Well, you know what, Ryan? Not to go right after, but you know what? You picked the student. I'm picking the teacher,
Oh,
DeMarcus
don't.
Ware.
Ooh.
All right, let's go look up linebackers now.
I have a. You know what?
Ryan,
I'm gonna
Ryan's
do it.
team is current players: Adrian Peterson, Aaron Rodgers, Tyreek Hill. Brian Urlacher, Von Miller, right outside the league.
Well, Von Miller still.
All right,
Technically.
Von Miller's gonna go to the Hall of Fame. We all know that.
Yeah, he's good, but yeah, he's good. That's good. That's all.
Okay, so it's Nelson. Your turn.
No, it's
yours.
your
Oh,
turn.
it's my turn.
Good job.
Okay, I'm going to take.
I did front seven.
So I originally said that I was just going to have Khalil Mack play defensive end and just rush the passer. I'm not going to have that happen. He'll do both. He'll be a linebacker and defensive end. I'm going to take Jared Allen.
Oh, that was a good pick.
Riding off into the sunset.
And
That
then
was him, right?
Yeah.
to
That was him.
because Ryan challenged me to make a better duo than Danian Thomas and Eric Dickerson.
Okay.
For running back.
Show me.
I'm not going to primarily play this player all running back. He's going to also be my slot receiver, so you can kind of slash wide receiver 3 him.
Okay.
I'm going to go Kareem Hunt.
Wow.
Whoa.
He's not even eligible, man.
No jokes, guys. No jokes.
No.
No, he's a look. He's a.
If you look strictly at
the
football,
film, if you strictly look at football, which we are here, if he continues to play, which I think
it'll
teams,
be questionable.
it'll be questionable. If he continues to play, he'll go down as one of the greatest running backs of all time, I think, and one of probably the most versatile player in the NFL. I mean, this guy, he returns punts, he returns kicks. Like I said, he's a slot wide receiver. He's a great running back. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Kareem Hunt.
Okay.
And now I got to get some old linemen from
Anyone's
somewhere.
Wi-Fi just go down?
Yeah, mine went down for a half second.
Mine's
mine
down
is
right
currently
now.
down.
Oh no.
We'll be okay.
Anywho.
Is the
Don't
computer still working? It looks so. So we're still going on and strong. Matt, did you make both your picks?
Yeah, I took Jared Allen.
And Kareem Hunt. I'm gonna go in with a linebacker here. In my opinion, you need to get some big bodies in the middle. I already have Dick Butkus. Give me some Ted Hendricks, a linebacker from the Packers. He's played for 1 year there. 4-time Super Bowl champion, 8-time Pro Bowler, 4-time All-Pro team. He's enshrined in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I'll get myself some 10. You know what?
It's still working.
It's
I
still
just
working.
checked it.
I know it's still working, but you know what? I'm going to move over here for some spreadsheet action, get some picks in there. So,
It's not even connected to Wi-Fi.
this is not connected to Wi-Fi either.
Nope.
Oh no, the entire
Oh,
Wi-Fi went
We're all
down.
falling apart.
You know what?
We'll be okay.
We're doing it live.
We're doing it live. Oh, it's trying to connect. You know what? Ryan, go ahead and make your pick. We'll make sure. Just keep track of your picks that you make without the Wi-Fi going. Okay.
I believe we can
Oh, God.
Going with that Wi-Fi. It's just-
Okay, I'm gonna do Bobby Bell from the Chiefs.
Okay.
He was a linebacker. I will choose him.
All right. I gotta go linebacker too. Ted Hendricks.
I
No.
just picked him
You did?
from the Packers. Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a heartbreaker.
that's a heartbreaker. All right. You know what?
That's a no.
Every wide receiver core needs that scrapper who's just gonna truck somebody. So we're gonna go with a guy who some people might not think is all-time great. I think he's pretty underrated. Anquan Bolden.
Ooh, that's.
I like that pick.
That's decent.
Who he play for?
He played for Cardinals. Played for 49ers. And played for Detroit.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He played for Detroit. Oh,
Yeah, he did.
that's
Did
right.
nothing
So
with them, but
He
he
was
was on
originally
them.
from the Ravens. Though,
He did
right?
everything and then
He's
he
an OG
quit
Raven-
because he realized how
Ravens
trash Detroit was.
That's how
Almost
most
like
Detroit
the-
players.
that's
That's how
almost-
most of them tend to go. Okay, I'm gonna go with.
Okay, Wi-Fi's back on, guys. We're back in business.
There we go. I'm gonna go
that's
with
good.
a 15. I think he's, or maybe I don't know if he ever got to 15,000 yards receiving, but he got pretty close. I think he had 8 straight 1,000-yard seasons with the Oakland Raiders. Tim Brown, wide receiver.
Ooh, I was looking at another possible wide receiver to take from the Raiders, Fred Biletnikoff.
Yeah.
So there you go, Ryan. That can be your next pick.
But then my next pick, I'm gonna go with my current favorite defensive player in the NFL and objectively the best beard in the NFL, Eric Weddle.
That's true. The best beard in the NFL.
I'm a big Eric Weddle fan.
Oh, okay. Guys, I just realized we're missing out on some pretty important running back who is a really OP in Madden. You might know him. His name's Bo Jackson.
Yeah, I know. I saw him when I was picking my running backs, but the thing is, as a football player, he was good. As an athlete, he was the best ever to play the.
Yeah.
Well,
I think he's
on my
that's-
team, we take athletes, okay? So we're taking Bo Jackson.
Okay, fine. Okay, I saw him and I was like, he only has 1 Pro Bowl, so the accolades aren't there. But okay, it's not bad. It's pretty
In
decent.
my world, he doesn't completely destroy his body.
Okay. Dawkins, back to you, I believe.
All right. Clay Baker, did you choose him?
No, I did not.
Okay, you didn't. Okay, I will
chose him
choose.
for you.
Well, I was actually conveniently, I
Like,
was
you put your
looking
picks
at a
You
list
putting your picks in?
of
It was,
top
yeah.
wide
They should
receivers,
all be
and
in
once
there.
you said his name
Let's see what
popped up.
Weddle just-
But I had
maybe
to
it's 'cause my
choose
game was on.
Fred
There we go.
Fred Biletnikoff, whatever.
Fred
Biletnikoff,
Biletnikoff.
one of the most famous catches in
Biletnikoff.
NFL history, if I'm thinking of the right person.
Yes, from the Raiders. Yes, he was a great wide receiver, so I'm gonna have to choose him.
There was some significant playoff game where he had like a crazy catch.
No,
Am I
that's-
going crazy,
That's
or-
way too before our time. That's like almost 50 years ago, probably.
It was almost 85.
Yeah, he
years
played
ago.
from 65 to 78, so
Yeah, it's a little before our
Yeah.
time.
Keep talking, guys.
All right.
So
Oh,
how's
wait,
everyone's
you're saying
week?
you
so
don't
it's
know your
Nelson's
pick?
pick.
Yeah.
I'm picking up Joe Schmidt. Played for the Lions. Oh, wait, no, that's far before our time. Never mind. I'm just going to skip over that. Nothing ever happened there, guys.
No, you made a pick. You got Jay Cutler now.
You know what? Fine. I will pick a quarterback here.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say find a Jay
No, I'm not
Cutler. I
picking
was
up
like,
Jay
all
Cutler. Are you
right.
kidding me?
Why? Why are you picking it? You got.
I have Peyton Manning. But you know what? I need some mobility.
Oh, who?
Who?
I need some arm strength.
Oh,
Pat Mahomes?
No, he's taking
Oh, no.
Cunningham. Aren't
I'm
you?
taking the OG, Pat Mahomes.
Yeah.
Mr. Brett Favre.
Yeah.
True.
Oh, sure. Fine. Whatever.
If you wanted more mobility and more,
All right.
maybe even more arm strength, you could.
So
go
I got
Cunningham.
a lot of possession catching wide receivers. We have our big play threat Kareem Hunt, right? But now we need someone for John Elway to throw the ball to in the end zone. I'm gonna go with Antonio Gates.
Ooh, that's a great pick.
Third best tight end ever.
I
Yeah.
love that pick. That's really good.
And
And
then,
then there's Gronk behind.
I have the first.
That is
Gronk is the
shameful.
fourth.
You are
And then-
sleeping on Rob.
so this
His
guy,
back is sleeping
I
on
think
him.
Nelson might know of him. He's a Minnesota Viking. He's an offensive tackle. He's ranked as the 14th best Viking of all time. I'm gonna take Ron Yari. Yeri, is that right?
I saw that.
Yeah.
He's okay.
He's a Hall of Famer.
He is. He's a Hall of Famer.
He's a Hall of Famer. And yeah, my own line is not looking too stellar. So
Yeah, I mean, Forrest Gregg would look pretty nice. On the
it would
offensive
really
line.
it would look really good, but Ronnie Lott is just at safety.
Not bad.
I have a great defense. I have the best defense on the board right now. I don't think there's any debate about that.
I think DeFrance is gonna be gravitating towards your.
I mean, I'm being honest here. Reggie White, Derek
Hey,
Thomas, Junior
Mike
Seau,
Singletary, Bill
Warren
George,
Sapp,
and we're in Chicago.
Khalil Mack, Jared Allen.
William Perry, Brian Urlacher, Von Miller.
All right, guys, come on now, let's go.
I'm just saying.
whose pick is that? Is it my pick? Am
Yeah.
I
Yes.
stealing- is
Matt, you picked your two?
I picked Ron Yari and Antonio Gates. So
Oh,
yes,
okay.
I picked
Great.
my two.
Has anyone picked Willie Brown yet? Secondary?
I have.
Yeah,
picked
you
Willie
of course
Brown.
you do. Gosh, I hate my life. Gosh. Okay.
Don't be thankful.
I'm gonna pick up a man here who's.
Have I taken a bear? I've taken two bears.
You know what? Give me the man. Where is he? Where is he? Right here. Dick LeBeau.
Come on.
That was gonna be
Dick
my
LeBeau.
pick.
That's it. Just Dick LeBeau.
Darn. I gotta find some players now and fast.
Okay, I will be picking Willie Wood from the Packers. He was a safety, so he will be my third defensive back.
Putting me in a tough bind here. I need some front seven.
There's a guy. Okay, go. Just get to me.
You know what? I don't know how he played for a long time for Kansas City. And although he's not on a team now, and now he's technically still in the league, even though
It's the Stephen A. Smith think he's still.
Stephen A. Smith does think that he's still
I knew
playing.
it.
He's gonna go in the Hall of Fame. He's one of the toughest dudes in the league when he played. Derek Johnson of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Well, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't running a little bit dry on linebacker knowledge right now. So I'm going to go with Carl Mecklenburg from the Denver Broncos.
And then you got another one to go.
Yeah.
So that
That's
means
where
we
it gets
each have
awkward.
about 5 picks left.
Yes.
Yep. We're about an hour of the way in, so if you
And
guys are still
This is
listening.
much faster than I
To
thought it
complete
was.
the magical puzzle that is my backfield, I will pick the most entertaining fullback in the history of the NFL,
Derek Watt.
Christian Okoye, the Nigerian
Oh,
Nightmare.
Nigerian Nightmare.
There's the picture you're making.
That is
there.
the puzzle I have built.
Playmaker.
You have Skip.
Gosh.
There were better
Ryan.
options, but you got to go with the Nigerian
Skip.
Nightmare.
Yep.
We all right. Okay.
Oh, by the way, you guys all have tight ends, so you can't pick any more.
Oh, yeah.
You left Mike Ditka right available for me.
What are we trying to block or something? Where are you catching passes? Where are you catching passes?
That's.
But think about who's going to be looking over these lists.
I mean,
Oh,
did he?
man.
When did Dicka play?
He played
played-
six.
he played until 1972.
I have Tony Gonzalez. so it
I'm
doesn't
being
matter.
honest. Mike Dicka never got hit by Junior Seau. I'm just saying. He never.
Oh my gosh! How could I forget him? Okay. So there's this guy. You might know him.
There's this guy.
He was originally one of the best corners in the league for a couple of years. Darrell Revis.
When did he play for a team?
He played for Kansas City.
Oh, he
who's that?
did. He did.
Darrell. I saw him on the list, and I saw
He
he
was
did not play.
He was awful for them, but he did.
He was
play.
awful, but he played.
He played a couple games for them. Did he finish the season with
He
the
did.
full season?
That's a great pick.
You know, like when like
Gosh,
the tip pass that
2017.
Mario
Yeah.
threw and he caught.
I
It was
remember
Darrell
that.
Reeves that tipped it.
Oh my gosh!
All right,
Can't believe
Dalkin.
I missed them.
Oh, of course it is. All right, I have from the Vikings. It will be Chris Dolman, the defensive end.
Nelson, go.
I think McMaster's a little excited or a little anxious to my right here. So I'm going to milk this opportunity right here
Go.
to just wait a bit and make sure I make the right pick. You know, when you look at some of the, I need some linebacking help. When you look at some of the linebackers out there, not great names stand out to me at this time. You know, I'm thinking of going current, but I'm also thinking of, dropping back in time. You know, I'm just making sure no one else has picked this man up. Does not look to be so. From the Kansas City Chiefs, Willie Lanier.
All right, we're good. We're good.
Dan Hampton. Dan Hampton. I take Dan
Oh.
Hampton. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You did. Oh my God. Let me look. Dan Hampton is probably one of the greatest defensive players of all time.
All right, cool pick. What's your next one?
Let me look it up.
You already know what happens if you don't pick in
Okay.
time.
True.
Okay.
I just realized I don't think I've picked a single Green Bay Packer.
Oh, I have.
I picked 2. 3.
He takes the.
Should I?
I have a pretty good pick that some of you guys may not be thinking about.
Cool.
Okay. Controversial pick here.
Ooh.
But we do need a deep ball threat. And in his prime, he's ranked as one of the top 50 wide receivers in the game. I'm gonna go with Brandon Marshall.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Respect it.
Oh,
Respect.
lost the Wi-Fi
Yeah, I
again.
just lost my phone.
Oh no.
Yikes! This Wi-Fi has been in and out for us, so let's make sure we're still recording, so we're good there. You know what? I need some more front
It-
seven help.
It is the school Wi-Fi, guys.
It's the school Wi-Fi. When I look at my front seven, I see a lot of linebackers. It is my pick, right, Matt?
It is your pick.
Okay. You know what? I'd be remiss if I did not pick up some of my Minnesota Vikings. Kevin Johnson is a big boy down the middle.
Interesting.
Interesting, but
You will watch.
My-
You will watch
for
with
my-
great interest.
for my final defensive back, okay, he was incredible for the Bears
Come on, don't say him.
for a while. I'm gonna have to go with Peanut, Charles Tillman.
Go with Tim Jennings next.
That was my next pick.
All right, I'm gonna go with a guy who kind of played around the same time, maybe a little earlier, for the Patriots during their 3 Super Bowls.
Ronnie
With
Harrison.
that guy, only the greatest quarterback of all time. We're going with Ty Law, 53 career.
What team did he play for?
Patriots. No, not Patriots. Denver.
Denver?
He played. He's most notable.
Denver is the king
you
of just
fact check
having
that, Dolphin?
defensive players
Yeah.
who are great
check
everywhere
that.
else.
Ty Law.
Fact check Ty Law. Make sure
Well,
you play for the.
yeah, that'd be
Uh,
nice.
It'd be nice if we had internet,
If we-
right?
Well, Dawkins got his phone out, so that's why I'm asking him.
All right, I got to get front
Ron
7, and then I got to
Tillman.
get my backup quarterback, who I know no one is gonna take.
I don't know. I might go. I
Oh,
might
is
go
it
for
me
the
now?
Greens
Whoops.
with,
Okay, I trust you, Steve.
Yes,
This is it.
he played for both the Chiefs and the Broncos.
Oh, wow. Two
So
Yeah, take that.
Twofer.
Take that, Nelson.
Okay,
Hoover.
fine. Okay.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
with. I'm looking at a third wide receiver, and my first thought was, oh, you gotta go Alshon.
Adam Thielen.
But then after his quote, he's got the best hands in the NFL. We all saw what happened against the New Orleans Saints, so I'm gonna go with Charlie Joyner from the Los Angeles Chargers.
Okay.
And then I have to go again, and I have no idea what I'm gonna pick. So.
I love
We are
how-
coming up
if-
very
if-
quickly here. I think Mike has this pick and then one more pick after this.
I need a DB or a linebacker.
If Mike's, I mean, if Mike's offense is a puzzle, I mean, mine just.
You're
might-
sleeping on the Nigerian Nightmare.
I mean, I don't know what mine is. It might be like a toy clock. I mean, it's nothing special.
It really isn't, honestly. I don't mean to keep on.
It's
bashing.
you know what, but you know what? It's gonna get the job done. We're gonna get
Mm.
down the yards, and I'm gonna take. I know we didn't put kicker in. I'm gonna take a kicker. So.
We're Roger kickers.
I'm going to round out my
I'm gonna draft
defensive back pick with one of the best names in football, the Kansas City Chief, played in this, what do you call that? Decade? What's a 10-year thing? Yeah,
Decade.
decade. There we go.
That's
Priest-
a decade.
Why
Priest
that?
Holmes.
Priest.
Oh,
Holmes?
that's nice.
Yep.
Wait, Priest Holmes.
Priest Holmes.
I don't feel like he was a running back.
Oof. Oh, he was a running back.
Yeah.
I read that wrong.
I was
Never
gonna
mind. I'm
say.
changing my pick to,
I was gonna
let's say cheat. I'll go Eric Berry.
say. Okay. Okay.
Front 7, I still need help there.
Oh, I got 2 Erics there. I think I have all safeties. I've drafted no cornerbacks.
It's okay. It's okay. I mean, the Chargers did that this week. We all saw how that happened.
7 defensive backs. It'll work, guys. I promise.
All
It,
right.
it did.
It will work.
It did. It
They
did
just-
work.
They weren't using it right. Okay.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Against the Ravens, it didn't work.
Yeah, right.
Not against the.
No.
Yeah, forgot about that.
All right, we're kind of running low on players for me to pick.
We are.
I'm just
okay. Do you want to make a deal that the final pick can be from anywhere, ever?
Anywhere ever.
No, cause that no
What?
no
Because
no.
we can't start that now.
No, we ain't starting that now.
I'll just go. Front 7. I feel like I'm forgetting someone. Anyone from the Dirty Birds play on
Mike, did you pick your second pick?
Yeah, I just didn't click off the box. Sorry.
Eric.
Also, don't even think about giving me Nathan Peterman because I already have him.
15,
I already know.
14, 13, 12,
11.
10,
No, no.
9.
Trust me, I'm
8,
taking a meme
7.
for my backup quarterback.
6.
You know what? Fine, we'll go
5.
Justin Houston for my linebacker. We'll just he'll be the most trash person on this team, but that's okay.
Cool.
Also, I like how we really aren't considering the 5 on each team because
Oh, yeah.
we're
Who cares?
distributing that.
All
Who
right,
cares?
you guys ready for this?
Yeah.
No.
Julius Peppers. Julius
That's an
Peppers.
amazing pick.
Oh, I
That is.
should-
Yeah, I should
Alright,
how he
front 7.
slipped that low.
That's an amazing pick.
I mean,
How did he?
good.
That's
I don't know how he slipped that low.
I don't know how he did either. You know what, Dalton? I'm proud of you.
thank you, thank you.
Who's up? Nelson.
That's me. Gosh. This is cool. It's fun.
It's very stressful.
I had a
I'm so
defensive back.
lost
Oh,
as to
you know
who
what?
I'm picking.
Defensive back, you can take Rodney Harrison. He played for the Chargers at one point in his career.
Okay. I'm going to take, he's a current player right now. He's one of the top 10 offensive linemen in the league currently. It doesn't say a lot to an all-time draft, but there's not a lot of offensive linemen left. So I'm going to take Mitchell Schwartz.
I was looking at him earlier. Yeah,
Okay.
That's a good pick.
Good.
He's a all-pro Pro Bowler right now. Yeah, so just take Mitchell Schwartz.
Okay, to start the second to last round, Matt.
There's a guy here. He's ranked 11th. Ooh, or should I go with the? You know what? I'll go with the other guy. I'm gonna go with the crazy man, Aqib Talib.
Crazy man.
I'm gonna go with Aqib Talib. He's arguably one of the best cornerbacks in the league right now. Yeah, Aqib Talib. Not Aqib Talia.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing, so.
Ooh,
Hey,
I
we're
just
all
ha-
running
I
out.
have the greatest list of all time.
Do we get to draft coaches too?
We know what we want to do? We can draft coaches from anywhere?
At the end of the draft.
End of the draft. Okay, fine.
Draft coach.
With my next pick, I'm going to take an underrated pass rusher, Super Bowl champion, 7-time Pro Bowler, Dwight Freeney.
That's a great pick.
That's a good pass rusher.
Are we taking kickers?
All right.
No, we're
No,
not
we're
taking.
not taking kickers.
But I want look. My team's solely based on the 3 points. I mean,
All right. I'm just checking to make sure.
I'm
No
gonna
one
shock you all
has
with this
him.
next pick.
Oh no. What is it? Is it your
No,
quarterback or is it your front seven?
I will tell you when I.
Okay, Dalton, you're up.
I know I'm making sure no one has him.
Who is it?
I am going to go with Buck Buchanan.
oh yeah, he was on my list. Where was he? He was somewhere over here. That was a good pick. I don't know where he was.
Ryan
but-
ends strong.
Ryan is end strong.
He's a little.
If we're being honest, yeah, he was ranked like 4th or 3rd on the defensive tackles list, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
He
great
was
pick.
way up there.
If we're being honest, doesn't mean a whole lot for the rest of the roster. Sorry, Ryan.
Hey, I think my roster.
right.
I have Barry Sanders and Adrian Peterson. Right. I have Tony Gonzalez.
It actually
I
looks
have-
pretty good. I'll
I
take
have
that
a
back.
pretty good
I'll take it back.
defense.
I'll take it. I'll take it back.
So right now we
Okay.
got Sam Huff, Justin Houston to play the outside, Derek Johnson on the inside. We gotta finish that off. And although he was only on the Kansas City Chiefs for a short amount of time, Zach Taylor, who played
Ooh.
most of his career with Miami Dolphins,
Are you sure it's not
gonna
maybe
pick him up.
Jason Taylor?
Not Jason Taylor.
I might have hyped up my pick
Zach
too
Thomas,
much.
my bad, Zach Thomas.
Zach Thomas. Okay.
Is this the last round?
When Mike goes for the second time, it will be the last round.
Okay.
So Mike has his pick and then his second to last pick. So
I'm
Mike's second to last pick.
I totally misthought something, but
Mike, you have 2 picks in a row. Your final 2 picks
yeah,
in the
I
draft.
know.
You need front seven and you need a backup quarterback.
I know, but there was someone that who was the 49ers middle linebacker that moved to the Raiders?
Patrick Willis.
I just looked that up and it said he never played on the Raiders.
Navarro Bowman.
Oh,
Navarro Bowman, that's who I'm gonna go with.
Okay. Respectable.
Alden Smith.
Start the. Oh god.
And then what's my backup quarterback?
I want to see Stevens back at quarterback.
Dan Fouts.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. Listen, everyone.
Can we take? I want to take a quarterback who's not really a quarterback, but he's not in the divisions.
Your guys?
Go.
All right, listen.
Steven.
Backup core. You're only as good as your backup quarterback. That
Oh.
doesn't matter when your backup quarterback has all the heart of any player who's ever played. Give me Timothy Tebow as my backup quarterback.
gosh.
Who's your backup
He
quarterback,
is
Mike?
Dan
He is gonna
Fouts.
say
I didn't
as
click off
many
the
Hail
Fouts.
Marys as he needs, and have as many clutch drives for field goal kickers to kick and actually make Chicago. So yeah,
Wow.
Timothy
Who's that
Tebow.
name? Okay, Dalton, your final pick.
My
Backup
final
quarterback.
pick would be my backup quarterback, Bart Starr
I was gonna take him.
from the
All right,
Packers.
we'll go with the meme.
Ended strong. Ended
Okay.
strong.
Nelson actually has a position that matters
I
as
have a
his
tight end
last pick.
position, and I'm gonna be the third best tight end in
Greg
NFL
Olsen?
history. John Mackey.
Never heard of him.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, I've
Oldie
also
but a
never heard of
goodie.
him.
Okay.
Last
Wow,
pick.
that's my
get
team.
the
Last
heck-
pick of the draft.
You can embrace the meme.
Nathan Peterman.
Nah.
Jay
nah.
Cutler.
Okay, my original thought was I'm gonna go smart. I was gonna take Matt Stafford. Okay, not gonna do that. And then I was like, you know what? It'd be funny if I did Trey Burton. Not gonna do that. I'm gonna take Mark Sanchez.
Oh no.
We're just going for this. Like, there's Nelson, there's Dalkin, and then there's Mike, who take it seriously, and there's me and...
Yeah.
Whoa, Christian Okoye, the Nigerian nightmare. I don't know how serious that
Hey.
was.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
Coach. I get the first pick with the coach.
Oh yeah, coach, I forgot.
Wait,
you
we're
know what?
doing-
Here, you know what, Steve?
Oh, no, no,
Dude,
I
no,
get,
do
I
it
get the first
random.
pick with the coach.
No, do it random.
No, I get the first pick with
Random.
the coach.
Random.
I get the first
Random.
pick
We're
with
gonna
the
pick
coach.
Matt Nagy. You're not gonna get him.
No, I'm getting first
No,
pick
we're
with the
gonna
coach.
re-random-
I was last.
We're
It's
gonna
only fair.
re-randomize.
Nah, get out of
We're
here.
gonna re-randomize.
That's bogus.
You had the first pick of the last round. We're gonna go randomize.
First pick of the last round means nothing.
You got.
I'm going Mike McCarthy.
Okay, we're gonna put all our names back in the randomizer one last time for the coaches who's gonna coach this team up. Just looking at these lists, I don't know. I don't know.
I've got a good team.
I'm happy with my team.
I am excited with my team. Any final trades want to be made? Is everyone happy with their team?
Alright, we're randomizing.
Okay.
It goes me, Matt, Mike, Nelson, Dalkin.
Dang
So
it.
Steve, who's
Why'd
your-
you have to
who's your
randomize
coach?
Clay Baker?
Oh, man, this is kind of hard.
This is not hard at all.
Come on.
This is
He's-
not
I think
hard
he's
at all.
teasing us.
Like,
Not at all.
they literally named a game after him.
Do I really?
Actually,
I could go
I'm happy.
Lombardi.
I have three
but
options.
Isn't
that I
he?
could
He
go.
doesn't count, doesn't he? Because he played before.
No, he counts.
He counts. Do I want to go Lombardi? Yeah, I'll go Lombardi. Why not?
Okay, that's the smart decision to make.
McMaster was next, right?
Yep.
I'm taking Bill Belichick.
That's not in the.
Oh, it has to be in the division? Yeah. I thought it has to be in the
Yeah,
division.
what was that? Well, who was
you
he?
want to?
He was with the Browns. He was with the Jets.
Yeah, he's never
He was
with.
with-
He's never east. He's never farther west than.
Oh, okay.
He was with the Browns in New England.
It should be insanely obvious.
All right.
He has a game named after him, you know.
No, not that guy.
What?
But is he defensive?
Doesn't matter, man. Just coach him.
Coach is a coach.
Coach is coach.
This is the modern game. We need offensive-minded head coaches.
You know what?
Smith.
That's why I don't want to take Lombardi because I'm like, dude, I have Andy Reid right there.
I want. Wait. Buddy Ryan or Mike Dick?
Can I drop my coach to the waivers so I can take another one?
No. You know what we can trade coaches? Who do you want?
I was gonna take.
Can I take
Andy
a
Reid.
coordinator?
I think McMaster's gonna get Tressman by default if he doesn't
Yeah.
pick soon.
All right.
Five,
Fine.
4.
Mike Ditka.
Mark Trestman.
Oh, see, now I have the debate.
George Hallis.
Yeah, I know. If I go Hallis or Madden, I think I'm gonna go Hallis. I have to.
Okay. Wait, do I have to go next?
Yeah.
Are you gonna make the trade? You have to shake on the trade first.
Do I want Andy Reid to pair
Oh,
up
it's
for
up
my
to
my offense? Do I want Andy Reid?
You gotta shake on it first. I'm not drafting Andy Reid unless you're shaking on
Do
the
you
trade.
want to choke? I don't want to choke her. We're gonna keep it with Lombardi.
Okay, I'm picking John Madden then. Fine.
All right.
No. Boop! Just boop!
Pick John Gruden. Pick John Gruden, please.
Let me tell you what, man. Hey,
I tell you.
Alright.
I like
Let me tell you what, man. That
I
taco,
got-
man.
Curly Lambeau. Coach Lambeau.
Let me tell you something. Let me
Okay.
tell you something. What, man? Marcus Mariota. I sat in the chair with him.
what, man.
Sat
Hey,
in the
drop-
chair with him. That
drop
kid's
me
a killer,
green
man.
light
Slot.
Gruden grind.
Gruden grind. Hey, who's your Gruden
Dalton.
grinder today?
Pick off your team.
I'm gonna
Put
go
your
with
name.
Sammy
Put it on the box.
Watkins as my Gruden grinder today.
This guy gets none of the credit he deserves.
None of the credit. You know, 6 receptions for 40 yards last game. Not too impressive, but 5 of those were for first downs. I'm going Sammy
This
Watkins,
kid knows where the sticks is.
man.
I tell you what, man.
No, we do it
Red
better.
right, A left. 692.
now let me-
Z bingo halfback choice. Put a port new screen porch on. my front door.
Let me tell you.
$7,000 bonus.
Okay.
Let me tell you what, man. How do you throw a Venus on Spider 2 Y Banana?
Okay, guys. On the screen is the teams that have been drafted. So if you guys do want to grade our teams, go right ahead. Thank you all for listening. I know it's been a longer show, an hour and 20 minutes. Thanks everyone for coming. It was fun.
No problem.
We're hoping to do something similar for the NFL draft. Give each other some teams and draft some teams up. We'll be back tomorrow night with a basketball game. Notre Dame versus Marist. Make sure you tune in then.
Oh, I'll be announcing. I'll be there.
You'll be there.
I'll
Matt's
be
will be
there.
there. Ryan will be there.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure about Mike and Steven. They're not really
I'm
basketball
not.
guys.
They won't be there.
Thank you all for listening. Have a great weekend or weekday or whatever you want. Have a great anything. Go Dons.